Well, good day, good evening, whatever it might be, wherever you're at. Thanks for joining us today. How you doing? How's your day been going? You had a pretty good day? If not, well, hopefully this can relax you a little bit. I find that doing a little bit of plowing or bush hogging or cutting grass, whatever, gives me some relaxed time. So today we are rolling. Yeah, they see us rolling, and we are doing a lot of rolling. We've also been doing a lot of contracts. Uh, when we ended the video yesterday, yeah, yesterday, last night, I can't remember exactly what time it was. We were hurting in the money department because, well, I can't show you just yet, but if I count it correctly, we have 30 apple orchards right now. Let me tell you a little secret. That's a lot of water. Each apple orchard requires 200,000 liters maximum. I took our little lizard TARDIS trailer that's capable of holding something like 200,000. It fills one. I'm not doing 30 freaking trips, guys. Sorry, just not gonna happen. Um, but in saying that, we do have groundwater production going on, and it is set purely to distribute because not only do we have a lot of orchards, we're also going to have greenhouses. Because like I said yesterday, I have come to the conclusion that this particular farm I am going to turn into basically a fruit and veg farm. Um, but it's going to have to survive on its own, if you understand what I'm saying. So financially and in any other way, it's going to have to survive on its own. It's going to have to produce money to cover any wages, property taxes, mortgages, etc., and so on. So, um, the first thing I thought was I like the apples, I like trees. So instead of planting a bunch of trees, then turning around and cutting them down for forestry, um, just plant apple orchards. Apples are good. However, like I said on my last challenge slash let's play, whatever you want to call it, um, apples do not produce all year. So in December, we will be turning production off of every single one of, well, I say in December. Yeah, December we'll turn it off and we will not turn it back on until um, May. Um, that way it will, uh, production will restart in June. So that's what we're going to do. One of the reasons I'm rolling this field is because if we go in here, it can't find anything else. Um, I mean, you could do it this way, but it's still, there's no back and forth. I mean, I can do it this way and it's still, yeah, it can't find the middle part of our plot of land here. Apparently I broke it. Anyway, it's fine. Um, we were here until very late, trying to get everything done. We planted grass in this field, and I just got done rolling it. We planted. Oh, right. Hang on a second. We don't need to roll anymore, so I'm going to drop that, and we're going to go into this vehicles, that one, and we are going to return that. There we go. I'm going to turn off my I was just checking CPU usage and stuff like that. I did get at least a Lizard Colossus Liquid Trans, and it has 1 million liters. I'm sure everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, let me tell you something. I want you to look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. There will be another apple orchard here and then more going across the back. Each one of those, I will point out, 200,000 liters of water. So even though I've got 1 million liters that I'm getting, that means I can only fill 5 of these at a time. Yeah, the my little water carter thing over here, the little one, I think I've got it set up for like 200,000. That fills one. I am not doing 31 trips back and forth to get water. Sorry, just not even gonna happen. Um, so if you don't like that, hey, I get it, but again, I I don't want to be doing this. I mean, I've been going on this since 7 o'clock this morning. You can see now it is 14:46 in game time. I've been at one realistic time. I've been at realistic time since 7 o'clock this morning. So if that tells you anything, it should also tell you a couple other things because if you look into finances, contract income, 487,520. I have done a lot of contracts today. I've also paid a few workers to help with some of those contracts because I couldn't do them all. Um, some of the products that were sold, we made 41,000 out of. That was we did what was it called? Some harvest. We did some harvesting, and we made a little bit of extra money off the harvest. We did parsnips. I think it was over. We did parsnips on Farmland 7, and we did parsnips off Farmland 12. Um, we did sorghum on Farmland 10 and sorghum on Farmland 17. We did not do the wheat harvest. We did do plowing on here, which paid really, really well. I think the I think the plowing paid 70 70,000, 65, 70,000 to plow all of the field on here. And then we got a stone picking contract for this as well. And yes, I actually did hire someone to do that because, oh my Lord, 5 meter, 5 meters or so wide and doing, okay, so that's not a full 89 acres of field, but holy dooly. Meanwhile, I was doing other contracts and doing other stuff. This field over here, we do have in barley. Let's see. I did roll that. Just got done rolling that. It will need fertilizing both of them next month. So as you can tell, growth stages doing pretty good. Um, crop types barley. That's what that one is, and that one's grass. So yeah, we will be adding another 7 orchards across here because I'm gonna make it look sort of like where the entrance is up here. So there'll be three, and one more to make it kind of even out. I possibly could change these up, but since I've already got water in them, I don't really want to touch them. and they're just going to stay where they are. We do have a farm production going. Um, we did the green. Let's take. I didn't want it. Mm. Anyway, we have farm production going. This has got, I believe, what was it? It's got green beans in it. It's full, more or less. We also have more in storage. Have more in storage. Have 180,000 green beans in storage. So more than likely, I will be putting another couple of these down to run the green bean, jarred green beans, so that we can make more money from them. We have got one out. Yay us. Um, yeah, 1,000 liters. Um, these guys are doing pretty good. We've already got two of these out, but it's got 38,000. Now these have a maximum of, pretty sure it's 50,000. You know, we can go right here. Um, maximum capacity of 50,000. Yes. So we're going to probably put down one more because we have a lot of apple trees. Probably going to put one more for. I'm trying to decide. I'm trying to. Let me go up a little bit. So we have these three. I'm thinking about putting one more right here, and then I'm thinking about putting another one or two of these right here, and maybe another one right there, and then putting more of these over here for grapes. Um, and we will be cutting off about here, and we'll be putting in the grape. Um, where is it? Give me a sec. What is that? Oh yes, I've never used that one before, so I don't really know much about that. Um, we'll probably be putting some of these in. They will probably go over on this side, um, and line those up to produce like strawberries, lettuce, etc. Um, okay, what is that? I don't know what that is. Flowers. Flowers don't sell very well. We are looking very closely at what does sell and what doesn't sell very well, and going to. Oh, that's a shrubbery. Interesting. That's bamboo. I guess we could put a few of these out. And is that bamboo? Yeah, it's bamboo. But we're probably going to be looking at. Sorry, I squirrel moment. Where is it? No. Um, yeah, the allotment gardens. These guys. So we'll probably put a few of these down. Um, because you can. Let me just show you. Um, yes, at least a Unimog. You can literally drive down the middle of these to put water in because all the water points are dead center in the middle. So, you know, I don't really need to go on. Hang on a sec. I need to find a way out of here. And then we'll do that, and we'll do that, and we'll do that. Yep. Okay. Yes, I did get a Unimog. It's been interesting, to say the least. But it pulls this really well. It pulled a couple of other things. I may put some other stuff back here. I don't know. Because I'm not using space makes me unhappy. Anyway, back to where I was going. Some of these, see, like, yeah, I couldn't put that in. Well, I could technically put that in there if I moved these forward, but moving those forward means I lose what's in there, and I don't want to do that. But anyway, we'll probably put sort of one up in here. I don't know. But yeah, we'll go sort of one, two, three, four. It might fit five in there. And then, of course, we'll turn and maybe be able to do two more, one or two more. If we can get five in, five or six in, I'll be happy. We had four on the other map that I was using, and we did fairly decent with the grapes. Um, we might try something else. Like, I mean, we may make more because honestly, they do strawberries as well. So we could probably put one, two, three, four, possibly five in. Um, we're going to be, as soon as that silage is good, we're going to pull everything out of that silage bunker. It will go into the multi-crop up here, and that will be removed. We're using grass over here, so I will probably put the bunker right here. Or um, we have in here somewhere. I saw it on Rusty Money's, actually on Rusty Money's channel when he was doing, when on his challenge, Krusty's challenge that he's doing. He had, what's that? Oh, onions. No, onions suck. Um, he had, sorry, um, it was basically one of these. It's something similar to this. It would take and make grass into silage, and that was all it did. Or maybe it made hay as well. Um, like this one can do it, but that's kind of big, you know. Um, although I don't know, that looks weird. What is that a fuel tank? Well, that would make sense. Either way, you can put a lot in there. We do have a lot of stones that we picked up from the stone picking. So this might be useful to make some lime. I don't know. It does cut sugar beets. It does TMR. Yeah, we'll see. But the one he had, I think it was something similar to this. Not quite like this, but close. But it's a fermenter. It will make hay or silage, and to me, that sounds like a freaking good idea. I am also looking at putting. See, this is the same thing. It changes it hay or grass, I think, into silage. This is a mixer, fermenter, and dryer, but it transforms into TMR. The only problem I have with this is if I decide to use it, I'm going to have to go into the XML and see if I can change because it requires 800 silage instead of 800 hay. And I'll have to go in and look at that and see if I can change those numbers up to require 400 silage and 800 hay. If I can do that, I might very well use it. But yeah, I don't even know what this does. Like it's there and I have no idea. Except for it saying this production distributes water, fertilizer, seed, manure to your gardens, greenhouses, and productions. I've never used it. I honestly never used it. We don't need anything to do pig food. That is a food mix factory. I still don't know what that is. I honestly don't know. Um, but yeah, I'm looking at different options. We are see like this one. This one has straw. It uses straw, hay and silage, but it also has mineral feed. I don't like using mineral feed, but there was something I saw. Like this one, it supposedly turns crops into TMR, but I don't know. There was, I don't know what all that does. That's not Town Productions mod. I don't even know where I got that one from. Um, but I'm looking. That is a really big factory for whatever. What was that? I don't even have any workers right now. Why are you? I did. Never mind. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm still looking. There is a desserts factory I was looking at. I've never used and I wanted to try it out. Um, One of the reasons I'm looking at doing TMR. Um, I mean, that supposedly does TMR as well, but again, we're back to the whole mineral feed thing. Um, it's farm supply, farm factory. We're going to have to get sugar. So the whole idea, I guess, what I'm boiling down to, there it is, dessert factory. That's what I want to put up, which means that I'm going to need sugar, water, butter, flour, um, chocolate, milk, eggs, and strawberries. I want to put it up because I've never used it. Um, and I'm also considering putting this special dairy or a dairy of some type. I haven't made up my mind yet. Um, into the mix. Um, but I wanted to put this one up because I've never made any of these, and I think that by turning this, like, if we turn this property into the fruit and veg property, fruit and veg. So to get sugar, you need sugar beet. Well, we can plant sugar beet. That's not a problem. It's not like we don't have the room to plant sugar beet over there or even over here. But we also need dairy, and to get dairy, we need grass, and we also need silage and hay and all that nifty stuff. So I'm thinking this may become a small dairy farm temporarily because I want to actually take and buy this property and turn it into a big dairy farm, possibly huge dairy farm. And then we'll take and plant this right here because, you know, I made this spot. Um, and quite honestly, I have no idea what to do with this spot right here. It just looked good when I was doing it. So I have no idea what to do with it. But it would be a good spot to put that. And I mean, we could always throw a dairy in beside it or even a bigger one somewhere. See, now this one I thought about as well. This one does go with these three, but I haven't. I'm going to put this back here for the temporarily. Let me go look at this because I want to see what all is required. Um, yeah. Um, it's a big old building. We're just making TMR. Obviously, this is where you pick it up from. I like the conveyor. That's kind of cool. All right, so since I can't figure it out in there, we will look in productions. We just put this production down. There we go. 500 hay, 500 silage, 200 straw. Well, that is a lot of cycles per month. Wow, that's a lot. Um, like over the top a lot. But then on the other side of the coin, just with bales and silage, I can do the same thing in a month if I feel like it. Actually, I can make more. I mean, I have made up to like 200, I think I made like 150, 200,000 liters of TMR in just one sitting. Yes, it takes patience. But anyway, I think that's a little high on the hay. It should be like the other one I was telling you about. The other one is 800 silage, 400 hay, and 200 straw. Should be 800 hay, 400 silage. So it's basically a 2 to 1 to 1, I guess you could say. Something to that effect. Anyway, this wouldn't be too bad because you can mix it up, but I'd have to see how much grass I'm going to get off, like how many liters of grass I'm going to get off that field I planted over there. We'll test it out because I've never used this one, so we will be testing out probably several things. But yes, I do get the full amount back when I sell it, if I sell it in the same month I got it. After that, yeah. So if I wanted to sell this, I paid 10 grand. It's 1 month old. It's already dropped 1,300 odd, but we're not selling it. Anyway, that sort of brought you up to date as to where we are. Um, I still need to go get water because I think, let's see, I feel those, this one, no, I feel those three, that one, and that one, but not enough to complete that one or that one or the other. There's one of these two that I haven't actually filled all the way up. So if I can, no, I don't want, no. So if I can, yeah. As you can see, I'll show you, like that one. Those have got, like, that was me running around just putting some in the 200,000 liter one and dumping like 10,000 liters in each one to get them started. So, geez, I got a lot more of them to do. I'm not really sure whether to um, put in another production, like another water production, and see if it, yeah. So I got that one pretty good. Uh, there's still another one there, 15,000. So I got some work to do, guys. When I said I'm not sure about putting another water production in, I've got a water production over here that I'm going. I mean, I need to have something that's distributing basically all the time because running back and forth 30 times to get water is not something I'm looking forward to. Just on the side of this building, this is our refrigerated. Um, this building's our refrigerated location, so that we can store grapes or apples or other perishable items. Um, yeah, this one, it's right now, it's putting out like this much. I don't understand. Um, and I have got it distributing as fast as it possibly can. Um, so I'm thinking about putting another one here and getting it distributing just to try to keep up with the demand that I know that I'm going to have. But I don't know. We'll see. Actually, I probably am. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Otherwise, it's going to bother me. I believe it is actually in factories down here. I literally just saw it. Well, there's, what is that? Oh, There's that one. Okay. Yes, I'm terrible. I can't keep up with this. There it is. Okay. So let's see. We'll boot that. Is it set up on? Yeah, toggle snapping. That's good. And we will put that. I don't care. Overlap is fine. All right. That'll give me a little bit more peace of mind. We'll go ahead and change that to distributing. And we'll see what happens. But for now, I'm going to run off and get more order in these things. I will bring you back shortly. And then we'll go into next month and we'll see what we are presented with in next month. I probably will go ahead and place down more. Yeah, I probably will go ahead and start putting down like it's in the factories, I think. I'll go ahead and place down my factories. So we can do that. Just double check, make sure we get these even. Give it just a little, that looks about right. Let's see. Don't want them too close, but I don't want them too far away either. That's about right. And then we're going to go to these other factories. I did consider putting in the all-in-one factory. There's only one problem with that. It doesn't do... See, like, I could put one of those in and it would do this. But I don't know. But we're going to put these in right now. Let's see. I think we'll put that one... What's it overlap with? I don't know. We don't... No, we're not playing that game. So we'll put that one there. And then we'll put this one... Yeah, we can fit through there. That's fine. And we'll put that one there. That makes sense, right? I don't know. Maybe I should back them up. I can't back that one up, though. I think I will. No. Because this is on the road. And if I want to back it up... I mean, technically, if I take that one out... And then take this one out... And then we put this one back, say, like this. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I did not want it to do that, but okay, whatever. Is that going to be straight? I think it's one more back, yeah. And that should take care of that. That should give us 3. It also gives me a little bit of room to play with doing decorations and stuff. Because we'll be using these as well to do grapes and bread if we get any. If we're doing milk, which we will be, these will also produce milk. So that would be good. Like bottled milk, I guess you could say. Because yeah, they do. I do. They they do the bottled milk stuff. Um, Although I may have to put in the production ones that I had. They're they're on here somewhere. Um, there, yeah. So they change milk into like if you watch my other one, they actually change it into the 1,000 liter pallets of the big jars of milk. Um, which is kind of cool if you need to have a specific amount of milk for something. But I think we'll skip out on that for the time being. I am going to go and get some green beans and throw them into these two factories. Wait, there it is. So let's go grab our big trailer. Oh, I have run over it. Fantastic. I can't even. All right. We put stones in this earlier. I can't remember how many we got off that, but it was just a massive amount. Um, oh, come on. So we got that, but stones should be in here somewhere. Yeah, 44,000 liters of stone, guys. That was insane. There it is. Green beans, let's start. We need at least 40,000. That's what we need, 40,000. It's a real shame that I can't actually tell it to stop at a certain point. We just got to guess. So we'll start moving. Move, 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 move. Let's go, let's go. Thank you. And then we'll go dump this into our factories so that we can get jarred green beans. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Jarred green beans. I mean, I've actually looked. I don't want to start filling. I want to dump it. I actually looked. There are no canned green beans. It's jarred. I don't understand that. But you know, I'm just a southern boy. What do I know? And we'll dump 20,000 liters into here. I mean, at least we got enough room to be able to move around in here. That's good. Wait. What? I thought it only took 20,000. What is this all about? Oh, it takes 24,000. Okay, whatever. Jarred green beans. Nope, that's not it. Starts with a J. That would help if you paid attention, right? All right, there we go. And then the other one, jarred green beans, activate that. That's 24. And that should be good. We will let them produce their stuff and be happy. Anyway, guys, that's our first couple. We don't have any more apples to. I wonder. I think I can actually grab apples out of these. Let me just check. Yeah, I can. So technically, I could pull every single apple out of all these. I may have to do something like to bring them a little bit closer together or something off camera. Because I'd really like to have as much room as possible to put other stuff in. Anyway, for now, we're going to go put this up. I'm going to jump back into the Unum. Where did I put the freaking Unimob? Oh my heavens. Oh, it's over here. Okay. I will jump back into the Unimog and go start playing with more water because we need it. And I'll bring you guys back in when I'm doing some, like when I'm putting up the words would really help right now, but my brain's a little fuzzy. When I start putting up the greenhouses or allotment gardens or whatever they're called, I think I've rambled on for enough time right now because it's like, yeah, I've rambled on way too much, guys. Why do y'all let me do this? Seriously. I don't know what to think about y'all. Sorry about that, guys. Made myself laugh and then choked on it. Seriously. I'm getting too old for that. Alright. Bring it back when I'm doing a few other things, and then we'll jump into the next month, at least. Well, it took us a little bit, but yeah, we were able to get all of our productions, all of our tree or apple orchards are full. Okay, apparently I missed one. It can be happy. It's got 67,000 in it. I've already returned everything anyway. I only got 30, but everything else is basically full. We did put in more of the gardens, and they are all full. I think I actually double checked those. I should have double checked the trees too, but anyhow, considering there's only, I guess, two of the apple tree groups that are a little low. There's one, two, three. Eh. 3 out of 31. I think I'm doing pretty good. So just to give you a bird's eye view, this is what we've done. I added some more. We're gonna decorate it up like we did out here. I still haven't finished all this up yet, but just to get an idea of how we did, where we moved through, blah blah blah. We will put another one of these right beside this as soon as we get rid of that, and then we should be able. We're going to go one more back with these orchards to line up with this one, basically. And then we'll figure something out here. It may be slightly off kilter, but you know what? For somebody that is just winging it, I think it looks alright. So we have currently 11 of these. All of them are on grape. I might change those up later. Because there are other things that you can make in them, such as olives. Olive oil seems to go pretty good, price-wise. Sunflower oil. I was looking at prices. That's prices. And stuff like strawberries. First of all, they don't sell very good. Strawberry jam sells for about 1,400. Strawberry sorbet, like really. Strawberry milk, though, hello. Look at that. I mean, hello. So we might do some strawberries just to make strawberry milk. Eh, I do assume that, we need strawberries for that. So we might actually make some strawberries, but that will probably be the only strawberry stuff we make is strawberry milk because the rest of it doesn't really pay all that much. Sunflower oil goes pretty good. I did look at, what was it, close? I think it was. Close. Give me a minute. Close. That sells extremely well. But like chocolate fondant, chocolate brownies, but there's no sell points. Chocolate does pretty good. Um, this sells pretty good. That would sell pretty good, but I mean, I'm putting down a $50,000 dessert location. We'd have to put down a farmer's market or something like that to sell it at. And that sells pretty good, but clothes, holy crap, look. And tops out at like 19,000. Um, so we're looking at that, the possibility of that. We may turn one of these farms into a sheep farm, make wool. I'm thinking this one, 58 acres. We can do something with this up here or down here because it's kind of flat in this area. And we might turn the rest of it into sheep farm. Um, Now, I was told that we had to buy those three. He didn't say we couldn't buy any others, like any other land. So I'm thinking if I bought something like that or something like that, or even just this whole thing right here, something really close, and just turned it completely into, I don't know, something like that, but just turned it into nothing but grass, and that would feed. I'm not buying that just to turn it into grass. And that, holy crap. Um, but that's pretty close to the location. So I think that we could probably do some bales of grass and put something down here. We've got a Heston baler, which we can get 8,000 liter bales out of. So either I'm going to wait and see what I can get off of this grassland because all this is grass. Of course, it is, yeah, September, about to be not September. But I want to see. I don't know if we'll be able to get a cut off this grass over here. We're gonna have to fertilize it next month because, yeah, it's. I think we're gonna have to fertilize it next month. That looks like it's been fertilized, and so does that little bit there. So it looks like we're gonna have to fertilize these fields next month. And well, you know what? Let's just go into next month. I've got everything set up. I think everything is set up. All the water's there. Cedron song. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go into next month. Oh, also, if anybody has a clue as to how to turn these freaking lights on in this place, please let me know. Because I have not been able to find a light switch in this place at all. Like, I don't know. I can't find one. Um, you know, you'd think coming in the door, you'd have one over here, uh, maybe on a wall, maybe here, or somewhere back here. Like, there's where's the light for the kitchen? Seriously, guys, what is up with that? Anyway, it is a really cool place. I like the way they've said. I mean, you could, you know, fix this up and blah blah blah. Anyway, I really like it. It is really set up nicely. Like that is a really cool fan. Why is the fan not running though? Why can't I turn the fan on? Anyway, it's got a pretty decent view. Well, you don't have a decent view that way, but great view this way. Waking up to seeing trees. Excellent. All right, let's do this. Oh, it's raining overnight. Fantastic. I did finally figure out what was going on in the fast nights thing. Uh, it actually asks you. It's actually in there to stop at a certain time at 2140 for some reason. I think I actually did that so that I could go and double check and make sure the cows in my last series were fully fed before we went past midnight or something. But I've shifted that off and now I can actually sleep through the night. It's fantastic. Still, no lights in here. Don't know what to do about that. All right, let's see what we got here. Um, well, it looks like we are going to be rolling in apples. Fantastic. Let me check full. Now I'm going to see if between the two, um, okay, so they have started catching up. That's really good. The Yeah, they started catching up. This is very good. Yeah. So having two over here and with those three just down a bit, but having the two of these over here pumping out water. I did make that distribute, right? I did. Okay, and we put it up to 300%. So wait, still, mm, yeah. See, still, I don't know. That's weird how that does that. Oh, by the way, these things right here, you can tie all these together, but like you put the side attachers on, and then you can attach this one to one side and that one to the other side, which is really, really cool. And they also have this little hitch right here, so you can attach each of them to each other. Whatever you do though, if you've got them out seeding, my advice to you is do not put a worker on them because he loses his mind. Anyway, so let's see, what will we do? Let's see, let's check this. All right, that's in the, so is that weeds? Huh, okay. Uh, so it looks like we're going to have to fertilize. It looks like we're going to have to weed that. Oh, fun. Okay. Uh, we dropped a fair bit overnight, money-wise too. That's fine. We do seem to have quite the amount of apple juice. Nice, nice, very nice. So we'll deal with that in a minute. We have grapes. How big are these? 1,000. Okay. And we've got, yeah, not too bad. So we got about 2 in each one. That's 2,000 per. Not shabby. Not shabby at all. Excellent. We did set up. Oh, let's look and see what produced out of here. Oh, nice. Pig feed. So I've basically been taking the pig feed. Oh, for crying out loud. I keep forgetting. I need to put something down that shows me the size of area that this does. Okay. Let's try this one more time again. We'll go this way. But I've been taking the pig feed and putting it just like right up against the back of the building. I'm not sure if we're going to have pigs. I mean, it's nice that we get pig feed, and I guess it could be, whoops, I guess it could be a source of income, and we're basically getting, I guess you could say technically we're getting pig feed for free out of here, but I don't know. We will, I've got to move all this anyway. Oops. Well, that was me misjudging that one for sure. Alright, so let's just put these out here. I'm going to go around and collect all the apples here shortly. And we got to keep it off this area. Well, see, because what happened is you do that. Oh, it won't take it. Interesting. It'll take the pig feed, but it won't take the jar. Fair. Absolutely fair. And I'm okay with that, because most of the time it just take it and throw it back out here anyhow. So, yeah. We will collect these, and we're going to store these. Because I don't remember. Yes, save, please. Thank you. Let's see. Jarred green beans. Jarred green beans. So, we could sell them right now and get decent money off of them. But I want to wait for a little bit, and we'll probably go ahead and refill some of these. We didn't get anything out of this one or this one. Well, that's just a bit rude. Anyway, we got some apple juice. But anyhow, guys, we are in October, and we have plenty to do. We have to fertilize this field, and it looks like I missed some spots. That's nothing really unusual. It's fine. But you can see, the one thing about those is sometimes you'll miss little spots like that. I will get some better ones in the near future. Very near future. Did we miss one over here too? Yeah, apparently so. It's fine. We probably will put sugar beets down in there next year. After we get the barley up. We just need straw right now. But yeah, we will, we're going to go back up over to our gooseneck and start collecting apples. Now I got this gooseneck, and it's pretty nice, and I like the dual wheels at the back, and it doesn't make some weird noise when you're driving down the road. But immediately what? Okay, anyway. Need to try to stay on my road, huh? But yeah, we just kind of, this one doesn't work as well as the other one, the lizard one I had. So like if I put control left shift and then R, it's supposed to auto collect these, but you literally have to stop to get it to auto collect. The lizard one, you didn't have to do that. You just went. You just kept rolling. So, I mean, it's not hurting my feelings. I mean, it's fine, but it would be nice if it just collected it. Okay. Well, let's back up and grab those too. I think we're gonna have a lot of apples, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. These are at their regular production levels. They have not been touched at all as far as production. They are whatever the modder set them at. So I haven't touched them. So we're getting basically 6,000 liters of apples. We'll wait for them to come out or see if there's any more going to come out. Apparently not. Okay, cool. Oh no, yeah, they did. I don't understand why it takes that long, but okay, sure. Um, but yeah, um, don't want to bore you guys because we're basically kind of just putting around. But yeah, the production value on this would be pretty good. I'm like I said, next year, or not next year, but next, what is it, in December? Yeah, we're shutting it off. So we got this year, or God, this month and next month that will be. Why are they? Uh, okay, hang on a second. Um, I need to unload. Okay, and then let's reload. Thank you. I hate it when it does that weird stuff. It's just whatever. Um. Okay. Fine. But yeah, we got 2 more months of this, or 2 more months where we'll be collecting, and then we'll be basically missing out for about 5 months, and that's going to create some issues. I think. Why is this slowing down? What? Why is it stuttering? This is weird. Um. Anyway, I'm going to finish this up, guys. I'm probably just going to bring you guys back on the next episode when we get all the fertilizing and stuff done. And yeah, we'll probably move into November at that point, just so you guys can see how we're doing. Um, we'll also look at the possibility of doing some contracts. There's not very many. We got one harvest contract, and that's cotton. So yeah, we're probably going to run out of contracts for the year as well because no harvesting is really being done. But you know what? We'll figure it out. Thanks for joining in with us, guys. I really appreciate you being here. I hope that you have a fantastic evening or morning or whatever day. Um, I can't thank you enough for one of the most important things is your time, and I can't thank you enough for giving me that time and going on this journey with me. So, um, very much appreciate it. If you like the episode, leave a like. Maybe comment on what you do like. If you don't like something, please comment. Let me know. I'd greatly appreciate it. Um, and again, thank you for being here. Take care of yourselves, and I will catch you on the next one.